say you the best in the city, I don't see you. It's only top 5 around here, you need to clean up. Boy, we go hard in the paint when we slide. This is in your city top 5. Who want it? 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 Top 5.
Ciao.
Big Mike.
How's customer service training?
Super.
Glad to hear it. The better my employees, less I have to work.
Very inspiring words, sir.
Regular call to arms.
We'll go make him better.
Welcome to In Your City Top 5. I'm your host, Michaela Levette, coming to you from downtown San Diego. Now, as you all may know, we've had some of the hottest artists on this show. We've even got to showcase the best of the best local San Diego music. This show is all about making it to that #1 spot. Do you think you have what it takes? Submit your videos to inyourcitytop5.com and we will see. Today, we have the amazing, the talented, the oh so funny Mark Christopher Lawrence in the building, and he's going to be telling us all he knows about what's hot and what's not in the wonderful world of entertainment. So let's kick this countdown off with our #5 song, Priceless Souls by Nino, California.
Free the 40s, free Draco, free Draco.
I've been broken, but I'm alive.
I'm alive right now.
Broken, but I'm alive. I've been broke,
Been broke,
but I'm
but
alive.
I'm alive right now.
Broken, but I'm alive. At least I hope.
Continuing on, westbound.
Priceless sauce, priceless sauce. Right around the corner, we don't even like these. She say that's her best friend. Yeah, I'm about to dike these fat.
Bring a mirror.
Look all on her face saying, how you get a pipe this long?
Look at him, look at him.
Lightning show, lightning show. Lightning show. Making wrist full of stones, even in the night he glow. Nothing like a leprechaun, but a nigga me go. Go to hit it one time, came up with the ice cream, no shit. Only hit it one time, caught up in the life, she's gone. They want it, I think no, I swing pose. His head, he don't even like this song. Run up on me, trade problem, now you know why I bring those shit. Whole clique ran through her, heard you call her wifey, though shit. On the mile side, head kinda spicy on shit. Lambo truck, vroom vroom, how the piping go shit. Sorry that I had to do it to them, but they like me more. Priceless sauce, priceless sauce.
But I'm alive. I've been broke.
Priceless sauce, priceless sauce.
Welcome, Mark Christopher Lawrence. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you inviting me.
No, thank you for coming. So, to get the interview started, what inspired you to become an actor, comedian?
I had a teacher in the 10th grade that got me involved in speech and debate. I did my first play with her. Comedy sort of came through her by way of a mentor that she connected me with, who at the time was producing comedy shows at USC. Variety shows really, called An Evening of Soul. And so he sort of got me pushed into comedy by inviting me to be on one of those shows.
Okay.
And so in order to get ready, I got dared by my best friend at the time, Lennon, who said, well, we should go to the Comedy Store and put you on stage. So we go down to the Comedy Store, sign up for open mic, and I did 3 minutes without an act. I had no idea how to write an act. I just went up and started talking about my life. And for 3 minutes, I was funny and came off stage, and Louis Anderson said, hey, you got something, kid. Keep going, keep writing. And that was the beginning of comedy. And I always say that comedy, you don't choose comedy, comedy chooses you.
Right.
Because either you have timing or you don't, and then either you have a hunger for it or you don't. And after I did that 3 minutes, that hunger was there. But even when I got to college, I didn't think that's what I was going to do. I thought I was going to be a lawyer. And started working professionally as an actor and dabbling in comedy. And then when I graduated from college, I started doing comedy professionally.
And now it's time for this week's #4 video, Banging in the Trap by Speakerbox.
Lord, I be banging in the trap. I be banging in the trap. Pull up.
I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap. I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap. Yeah, I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap. You ain't making no noise, it's always quiet in your section. We ain't about to play, boy. I don't do games, I'm a boss with it. Had a trap booming, this is all year. I made all of this off of one sale. Packs on packs, we keep flipping. I'ma let the money fly and watch it come back. Yeah, we do this on the regular. Trap calls on my cellular. No talking on my messenger. Cause that's how they keep on catching us. No time for the jumpsuits. I be in the trap getting dumb loose. Bag on full getting dumb loot. Trap on boom, you should come through. I be banging in the trap. 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 You ain't matching my hustle. I'm on the block with that boom. Soon as I get it, I flip it. I'm in the trap with the business. Better way around with the pull up. 745 with the 10 on it. I'm on a little I don't rent that. Bad bitch face, little hips on her. Back it up, I put the brick on her. I never ever switch on her. Yeah, she get caught, I take the hit for her. She'll be out right now, not a minute longer. I ain't tripping off the fans, I'ma level up. It's a real cold game, gotta boss up. To live and die in the trap, I can't get enough. Cause I'm addicted to the pack and the shipping off. I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap. I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap. I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap. I be banging in the trap, I be banging in the trap.
Welcome back to In Yo City Top 5. We're downtown San Diego, and I'm here talking to Mark Christopher Lawrence about the ins and the outs in the life of an entertainer.
And the role that launched your TV career was a character on Hill Street Blues, right?
Yeah, that was my first audition. You know, when I was at USC studying theater, one of my debate coaches brought his friend, who was an agent, to see me do a play. And she gave me her card and said, come and see me. And, you know, she ended up being my agent, sent me out for my first audition. And it was for Hill Street Blues, for a character of a drug dealer. One of, I think, the only drug dealer I played my entire career. I played two pimps, but one drug dealer. And that was my first audition and first job.
And from there, you went on to work on many of the movies that I know and love, like The Pursuit of Happiness, my all-time favorite. How was that? How was working on the set of that movie?
The Pursuit of Happiness was great. I remember the audition process for that vividly because I go in, I read, and the director is not there. It's just producers, and some of the producers are Will Smith's people. So I read, and they love it, and they're like, great. So I get in my car, and I'm driving home, and I call my agent. I said, hey, I think we got this. So then I get a call a couple days later. The director's not in town. He wants to see everybody. They love you. You're gonna have to read for him. I was like, all right. So a couple months later, I go in, I read for the director, and as I'm reading, he leans forward and gives me this face. And he goes, no, it's not funny. It's not a funny movie. He says, don't be funny. Just read it straight. I'm like, okay. So I read it straight, and I said, but black people are gonna laugh at that.
I laughed so hard at that.
When he's talking about the numbers and all that, 14s and numbers, that black people are gonna laugh at that. I don't care what you do to it, we gonna laugh.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing that I caught my attention. I was like, that is so funny.
Well, the thing is, it's funny because we didn't hear anything, and I thought I didn't get it. And like literally 2 months later, I get a call. I get the job. I'm going to San Francisco. So I'm in San Francisco a couple of months, and the director, they had to put him up in the house, and he had a Halloween party. So I get there a little early, and he says, "Oh, I'm glad you're early." He says, "I want to talk to you." He says, "I want to say I'm really glad I hired you." He said, "I didn't see it the way you saw it before." He said, "And I knew the role needed a rewrite, and I didn't have time to do it." He says, "But now that you're here, you're bringing stuff to it that's not there." He said, "So I'm glad I hired you."
Yeah, that was good.
I was like, "I'm glad you hired me too."
In Yo City Top 5's number 3 video, Edible by KO Genesis, featuring Bia.
waking up a freak. That's if I ever get to sleep. Body healthy, 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 but she ain't vegan with this meat. She's so edible, edible. That's the edible, edible. She's so edible, edible. Need edible, edible. She a Thanksgiving meal. I'm too full to wash the dish. Put that on a plate. Say my grace and make a wish. That's the edible, edible. Need it, edible, edible. She's so edible, edible. Need it, edible, edible. Goddamn. Good at it. Running back like a running back. Throw it back, then you look at it. You read my mind. I'm in that mode. Eye contact, yo. For eye contact, oh. We ain't having no race, but I think we both won. Put the back on my face. Handkerchief when I'm done. That's the edible, edible. Need the edible, edible. She's edible, edible. Need the edible, edible. Yeah. Goddamn. Blessed. A whole snack in that dress. Showing off of my ex. Good girl with no stress. I ain't leaving no mess. Quit the talk all damn. Do more, say less. DM me locations. DM me addresses. We can just go places. We can be mad reckless. Feelings incredible. Counting my money is sexual. Feel like I'm tripping on medical. Eating my bed like an animal. Status my edible, edible. She's edible, edible. She's edible, edible. That's my edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Oh, she with it, with it, with it. That's my edible, edible. That's my edible, edible. She's edible, edible. That's the edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Oh, she with it, with it, with it.
I don't think he know my name. He keep on calling me gorgeous. He wanna give me a ring. I ain't talking to callers. This is my fortress. I like sex in the morning. He say it's sex too boring. When I get on top of my just like a faucet. I'm so wavy. I'm so awesome. If I put that on them, it's gon' cost him. Slip sign like caution. Wet clear lip glossing. All my love me cause I never had to force them. This that deal down when I foreplay. I make all my yeah. I like flash. Buy it and the pearl goes a long way. Wanna be my fantasy, the on the runway. Ice cream cone emoji, cause he look me like a Sunday.
That is my edible, edible. She's edible, edible. She's edible, edible. That's my edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Oh, she with it, with it, with it. That's my edible, edible. That's my edible, edible. She's edible, edible. That's the edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Edible, edible, edible. Oh, she with it, with it, with it.
That was our hot number 3 song of the week. Those of you at home watching, let us know what you think of our number 3 video and all the videos on today's countdown by visiting our Instagram at In Yo City Top 5. And don't forget to hit that follow button.
So let's talk about a little bit about the role that actually launched your career.
I don't know. I would always say that I'm a part away from being a household name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I'm a recognizable face. People know my face, they don't know my name, Mark Christopher Lawrence. And but I would think that my first lead in a movie was Fear of a Black Hat. It was me, Rusty Cundiff, and Larry B. Scott. We were a rap group called Niggas with Hats. Mm-hmm. And that role I thought was really going to blow us all up. And it didn't really, but it got me into rooms that I probably wouldn't have got into if I hadn't had that lead.
Right, right.
So I think that's the role that sort of launched my career.
Fear of a Black Hat.
Fear of a Black Hat.
After Fear of a Black Hat, you do stand-up, right? Do you have like any shows or any upcoming events that we should know about, that we should be looking forward to? Or has Corona kind of shut everything down?
Corona has shut everything down, but you can find me on drybar.com. Well, I guess it's vidangel.com. It's Drybar Comedy. My comedy is clean. I do comedy at churches.
Okay.
That's how clean I go.
Yeah.
So Drybar is safe for the whole family. You can watch some of the funniest comics in the world on Drybar. And I just happen to be one of them.
And that's drybar.com? Like
DRY?
DRY
bar.
Drybar.com.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go ahead and
Yeah.
check out drybar.com. You'll be able to catch Mark Christopher Lawrence on there doing his comedy.
Yeah, you can find everything about me on my website. My website has all of my social media. It has links to my acting highlights and stuff, links to comedy, clips.
So this being like a top 5 countdown show,
Mm.
I would ask you, what's your top 5 hottest artists? But I want to know, what would be your top 5 funniest comedians?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Sinbad has got to be in there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Chris Rock has got to be in there.
My daughter loves Chris Rock.
You know, you got to go with Jeff Foxworthy because he made so much money doing it. He's doing something right. John Pinette, who, you know, God rest his soul, was one of the funny guys. And then probably one of the cleanest guys around that's really funny. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he's hilarious. But you got to throw Richard Pryor in there because that's what I grew up watching.
Okay, that's a good list. And then, you know, I would give you guys my top 5 hottest artists, but you can catch it right here on this show.
Here is our number 2 song of the week, coming in hot like fire, On Mamas by Drew Hefe.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon, oh yeah. I see this little thing in the club I've been trying to pursue, oh yeah. And that's on mamas, better if I throw a couple hundred. She gon' take it all for the money. That's on mamas, better if I throw a couple hundred. She gon' take it all for the money. And that's on mamas, when she throw that bag, guaranteed I'ma throw a couple stacks. And that's on mamas, throw that bag, if I throw it at her, she gon' take it all for the money. She takes it all for the money. Diamonds wrapped around me, that's a mommy. I ain't talking press, but they throwing up sets, please. Don't make me call the homies. They pull up, air it out, make it look sexy. Ice on the chain, all we need is Wayne Gretzky. I'm the king, you could be the queen, that's a chess piece. Ballin' so hard, need an SP. Don't get it twisted, red light, ADD with these. The next spot, I know the pimp game wrong, but the pimp game strong. I should limp like a leg shot. So hate the game, not the player. Hood politicking, looking like the mayor. And if she take it off, she gon' see the diamonds fall off. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon, oh yeah. I see this little thing in the club I've been trying to pursue, oh yeah. And that's on mamas, better if I throw a couple hundred. She gon' take it off for the money. That's on mamas, better if I throw a couple hundred. She gon' take it off for the money. She strip for me, Secret Sundays. AOD, KOD, get the monies. She ride that pole like a pony. You make it rain on tsunami. Light up that tree, we get blunted. Up, away out the country. We don't play games, no Jumanji. No, we don't play games, no Jumanji. Pull up, we all about that action. You get the picture, no caption. I get to the money, I'm cashing. I play them, you save them, you captain. So hate the game, not the player. Hood politicking, looking like the mayor. And if she take it off, she gon' see the diamonds fall off. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon, oh yeah. I see this little thing in the club I've been trying to pursue, oh yeah. And that song
was sizzling hot. That's why I made it to our number 2 slot. If you want to see your video on this countdown and you feel like you have what it takes to be number 1, submit your videos to InYoCityTop5.com. And now it's time for our pop-up song of the week. Coming all the way to you from Memphis, Tennessee, Prale Looney with Eazy-E.
Easy. You won't catch me in Giuseppe's, I cop J's for the winter. Me and Odie, blowing OG, doing the dash in this rental. He like, slow down, I'm like, no, let's see how fast we can get it. If them crackers jump behind us, they gon' have to come get us. I be posted like I'm hosted, shout out broski doo-wop. We be sliding, we be gliding, listening to Tupac. Hate me, love me, stop and stare like ooh la. Just add a lot, she on her knees, she suck me like a fruit pop. Brian got a problem, tie him like a loose knot. Get up close and give him 2, just stab him like the flu shot. Hopped out the whip, caught him in traffic, gave his a few shots, then hop back. What we finna do now? Now let me tell you a little story about these op guys. They thought this was sweet like candy cane sugar or pop rock. She must have ate his spinach, thought his was Popeye. Till I pull that pistol, left him leaking like it's tied up. Now his friends upset, they talking about what's happening. We pulled up on their blocks with hella glocks like cuz was cracking. The first ran his mouth, we let that mother have it. A couple nipples head up on the news for all that yapping. I told her cousin, if you got a problem, then don't speak on it. And if that bitch get his location, then you creep on it. That ain't trying to fight you, pull that mother heat on him. Chopper like R. Kelly, wear them up, just let it pee on it. But I just miss them days when we was in the school just rapping. Bunch of niggas wildin' on the playground making it happen. We was Rufus, Easy E, we got it cracking. And it try to disappear like it was magic. Yeah. Easy E, Rufus. Yeah. Parlay the motherfucking Robin.
And what advice do you have to give up and coming artists or comedians looking to break into the industry of being an actor or comedian?
Well, I think for both actors and comedians, train, get as much training as you can possibly get. With comedians, you got to write every day, get on the stage as much as possible. There's no substitute for stage time as a comedian, because you can really develop a mediocre act into a fantastic act just by being on stage. I've seen guys that started out when I started out that weren't funny at all, and are some of the funniest comics in the country right now.
Right.
And then for actors, continue to train, get as much train as you can get, because people are very serious about their acting. I'm very serious about it. It's like I don't leave anything to chance. When I go to an audition, I am prepared. So if you walk in the room and you're not prepared, you see me sitting there, you might as well just go home.
Right. So be prepared always.
Be prepared, and the way you do that is by getting some training. I still study, even now, even though I teach sometimes, but I study.
Study your craft.
Yeah, because you can always be better.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, our #1 video from the hottest artist of the week, Want Me by Mask 504.
That I didn't travel and I see you quiet.
Thinking about you, you know all I see. Oh baby, without you there's no me. All I do, oh baby, thinking about you. Yeah, she want me, 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 yeah, she want me. Been love mama a minute now, her head going crazy. We been through ups and all downs, it's all gravy. She get all wet like an ocean, that shit is amazing. Been locked in a cage for a minute, she bout to go crazy. She might think I could save her, knowing I'm just another player. Lord, I'm asking for a favor. Know how I feel to be lonely. Girl, you might just be hungry. Let's go eat out at Noma. Cause all I do, oh baby, thinking about you. You know all I see. Oh baby, without you there's no me. Yeah, she want me, 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 yeah, she want me. Just got off the phone with you, girl, but you got my mind hazy. If I put some trust in you, girl, look, you better not just play me. I got us some tickets, let's take this little trip out to Haiti. Been planning this shit for some weeks, girl, you know you my baby. She might think I could save her, knowing I'm just another player. Lord, I'm asking for a favor. Know how I feel to be lonely. Girl, you might just be hungry. Let's go eat out at Noma. Cause all I do, oh baby, thinking about you. You know all I see. Oh baby, without you there's no me. Yeah, she want me, yeah, she want me, yeah, she want she want me, yeah, she want me, yeah, she want me.
Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Michaela Levette. Follow me on Instagram at Michaela in Yo City. And follow In Yo City on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at In Yo City Top 5 for more of the latest information on our weekly countdown show. And I'll see y'all next week.
Mark, I don't know who you're supposed to be, but that's the most kick-ass costume ever.
I'm sorry, Michael. Is it Halloween? I didn't realize.
He's gonna blow it up.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Big Mike, can I borrow another herder?
All the herders are out. You've got an interview this afternoon, or did you forget?
No, something came up.
Is that something more important than being assistant manager? Is it more important than handing over your promotion to Tang? Please, Chuck, is it more important than Big Mike's relaxation?
Look, Big Mike, there are just some things in life that are more important than the buy more.
You mean like fishing in Danish?
Hey, Big Mike, you want to see me?
Thanks for your help with Harry Tang's wife. Did me a huge favor.
Yeah, well, just doing my job there, sir.
Oh, and Grimes.
Uh-huh.
Change the shipping address on Tang's plasma delivery. Send it to their new place in Oahu.
Oahu?
Tang got himself a taste of the sweet life. Manager of some pineapple factory.
I'm gonna show you just how to get paid from the internet. Wanna learn, then I got you. Download Tor, you can browse on the motherfucking internet just to get to the profit. Get you a VPN, now they ain't watching. Nigga, the bench trying to get it, you got it. Swiping, no swiping, you know how I'm rocking. Now you a scammer.
Cold game, homies ain't really homies. Ain't no way in hell I'm switching up on my bro.
I put it all on the line for that cheese. Ask anybody around me, they see me. The first time my mama see me on that TV. No music video, just SDPD. You saying I've been in the streaming. Black hoodie on with my gloves and my beanie. They don't disrespect me, they know I don't play it. That 223 on me, I dare you to say it.
Got a lot of more shorter, but I be still sending you to the corner, swift.
As I dream, wide awake,
Oh, you need New Balance? Well, I'ma just run up a check. Give me my money off top. Drop kick for the lack of respect. I'm cold like this stuff on my neck. I get her dripping, she wet. She said I'm stuck in her mind. Forget it. I'm out of space like UFO. This a place that you can't go.